Hello guys, here is Miss Cindy Renteria again. Welcome back. We are going into our week 4 now. Can you guys believe it already? Next week is going to be October. I'm kind of excited because I want that fresh weather to get here. And hopefully it stays a little longer than just lingering around for a little bit. I hope everybody's doing well and everybody's healthy and staying safe at home, enjoying these activities with their little ones and their siblings. We've been getting a lot of good feedback, and that's what we want to hear. And we're very, very happy that you guys are enjoying these videos. We're going to go ahead and start with our song. Remember, Mom, this song, we want you to practice it at home with your child and have them incorporate their sibling's name. And one suggestion that I have is that if your child's already saying, my brother's here today, for them to say their name. Like Carmen's here today, just to get them to start saying their names. And if they already say them, perfect, it's great. They can incorporate their friends, their pets, everyone else. We're gonna go ahead and start. Miss Cindy's here today. Miss Cindy's here today. Clap, clap, clap. Miss Cindy's here today. And you guys take that song throughout the time, and I hope you guys are really, really enjoying it. Miss Cindy's getting used to singing it. And now we have here our book. I'm going to get a little closer so you guys can see it. Our book is now for today, for this week, is called Feet. Let's see, you guys see here, Feet. And of course, what we have in the front cover are feet. We have our front cover here, our spine here, and the back of the book. We want to get our kids to understand. And so every time you guys read a book to them, just tell them. Or if you've been saying it for the past week, this is the front, this is spine, you can ask them. Like, can you tell me what part of the book is this? Can you tell me what part of the book is this? And the back of the book. And we have here foot. Feet are to walk. They're walking. They're holding hands while they walk. Feet are to run. Very, very. She's very happy that she's running outside, especially right now. It's not that hot like it was. It's really good to be outside. Feet are to tap. Feet are to stomp. Can you guys tap your feet? Tap, tap, tap. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Feet are to kick. Look how much fun she's having. She's kicking the ball. And here she is. Feet are for climbing. Climbing and kicking a ball. Who likes to go outside and play? Feet are for skate. Mom is holding onto his hand so he can be able to skate. And feet are for tippy toes. She's at her tippy toes because she wants to be taller than what she is. Feet are for skipping. She's having so much fun skipping. I used to love to skip when I was little. And here he is. What is he doing? He's jumping. He's jumping, jumping. Oh, look at her. She's trying to put her baby shoes on, but feet grow. They grow with us. Here she is trying her best to get her shoe back on. And here she is, a mom with her daughter. And the feet grow. And yes, they do. They grow like you guys grow. And remember, Mom and Dad, we want to make reading interesting, like I said last week. We can always incorporate our own stories throughout the book. One book can have so many stories. Even now, like I mentioned, the weather is pretty nice. You can actually go outside and do all the many things that our feet do outside. Get the kids outside. Sometimes we need that fresh air as well as for us. We need that fresh air. And even as when you're reading the book to them, you can ask them. You don't even have to read the words. You can always say, what is he doing? What do you think he's doing? Like here we have, what is she doing? Is she kicking a ball? Is she picking the ball up? Just try to ask open-end questions while you read the book and make it. And sometimes let them take lead. Ask them to read the book to you, and you'll be amazed of how interesting they read the book to you. And the kids have fun. They like playing teacher. Just take advantage of that and let them read the book to you. I'll put it right here so you guys can see it. And then now, what we have for this week, which is week 4, we have the activity that you guys received in your packet, which is finger painting, using small muscles and experimenting. This is what we have here. You guys have this one in your packet. You'll be doing that this following week. And one suggestion that we have here is this finger painting that you will need any type of construction paper like I have here. You can, it doesn't even have to be specifically construction paper. It can be any type of paper that you may have at home, or butcher paper, whichever paper that you have, just to do this activity with your child. And of course, we have paint here. I know many of us may not have this paint at home, and if you do, it's great. This is the kind of paint you can use. And then we have this one. It's like a small homemade one. One suggestion that we can give you is, if you don't have this kind of paint at home, what you can do is get flour, water, and food coloring. You mix those together and it'll make you if, of course, the food coloring that you use, if you have ready, it'll make you red paint, yellow paint. And that's another extra activity. If you have those items at home, it'll be great to do with your child and have them see how, when you pour the flour, let them help you put the water, and just mix around the food color. And it's interesting to see how all those things combined become a color. And to them, it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. And here what we want is just be prepared that it's going to be a messy activity. If you can put a tablecloth, or you can put an old towel or something in your table, or do it outside or in your balcony, anywhere else, because it is going to be a messy activity, and that's the fun part about it when it comes to our kids learning from it. Let them choose what kind of paper they want to use. Let them choose the color on their own. And if you see that they're not taking the initiative to pick the color, you can tell them, you want to use red, or you want to use yellow, or do you want to use green, and have them repeat the colors while you're at it with you. And another one is, encourage them to draw, to, to make different designs using their fingers. I know many of our kids may not want to use our finger to paint because of the texture. We can always give them a little brush, or you go ahead and start doing it so they can see. And if definitely they don't want to do it, just use a brush will be perfect. And what is in it for us when doing this activity, mommy? And motor, your child is exercising all the small muscles when they use it for writing and they're using for scribbling. And cognitive, your child is watching how he leaves marks when he touches soft substances. And that's another good idea. You can take a walk and pick up different leaves and use that as when you're doing your finger paint. Putting the paint on the leaves and using them as stamps, or just finger painting the leaves, is another great activity. And also, like it says here, this prepares him or her for when they go to school. Remember, our little ones that are here watching this video right now will be in Head Start next year. So of course, we want to start practicing their scribbling. We want to start practicing using their fine motors and holding their markers, and being able to hold, or just using their finger just to scribble. I hope you guys enjoy this activity. It's going to be really fun. And now we're going to be moving on to what we have for our Parent Development Center parenting. We have here, this is the handle that we handed out to you guys, which is parenting around development. And it's something that we already technically do at home, but as like a parent educator, as a home visitor, we'll be able to support you and your family through all these areas. I'm going to be going through the areas with you, but I hope that you guys go ahead and read it, because it's very, very important information. Parenting around development. As your child grows and develops, his needs are going to change. For example, as a baby's nutrition needs are different from when he's a toddler. When he's a baby, what is he doing? He's drinking formula, he's drinking breast milk. As when he turns one, he's already transitioning to foods, and that's already one major transition already. And it's very, very good for us as parents to understand those changes that our children go through as they're growing up. Here we have a attachment. When it comes to attachment, the relationship that you have with your child is very important. It's a very important key to have a healthy growth and development. And it helps for your child to shape his connections with his brain for language, thinking, movements, and emotions. And we also have discipline. Discipline is patiently teaching and guiding your child throughout his development, and understanding how it can change his growth and development. We have health. Your child's health is very important for his proper growth and development. And health is very important as soon as when you're pregnant with your baby, going to those prenatal visits. As when the baby is born, you keep taking them to the pediatrician. You have a good concept of what it is to keep a good healthy child, as well as you and your husband. Nutrition. Foods give your child nutrients and they stay healthy and they're able to grow. At times, maybe at 1.5 years old, your child liked eating tomatoes. All of a sudden, they're turning 2 and they don't want to see a tomato. They don't want to eat a tomato. It's okay, mom and dad. It's part of them growing. As they keep growing, just as parents, don't forget to continue to let them, to continue to bring their tomatoes to the table. Just because he tells you one day, no, I don't want any, don't stop. Just keep continuing, and eventually he'll end up going back to tomatoes, or he'll even go back to eating another vegetable or another fruit. Nutrition is very important. It helps develop, if his brain develops an amazing number of connections when he has the proper proteins, the proper carbs, the proper vitamins, everything that helps him support your child's growth. And safety. Your child does not recognize danger. And it's not, and don't think that because your child may run across the street, oh my God, my child. No, children do not recognize danger. This is when we come as parents. We are to create a safe and nurture environment for them and help them understand the concepts of what it is to be, what it is to see a danger, to see something in danger. As they're as they're growing, like we said, now they start to climb, they want to run, your child is going to be exposed to many different dangers, and just take your precautions at home just to try to keep it safety for them. And sleep is very, 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 very crucial and important that your child gets the proper sleep. I know right now it may be hard for them to actually go to bed because all siblings are there, everybody's at home, they're doing their homework, but it's important, mommy, if you see that they need that extra activity outside to be able for them to burn all that energy, take them outside, even if it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or a walk as a family, anything. Because remember, sleep is very, very important for from young children to adults is very, very important. A new baby sleeps around 20 hours. A toddler, which is in our age group, needs to sleep a minimum of 12 hours a night. And we also have transitions and routines. The activity that we had prior when we were saying for you to incorporate counting as when you count to your bedroom, as when you count going down the stairs, or counting steps when you go to your table. That's another way to transition your child to brushing their teeth at night. I brush my teeth. Okay, if I'm brushing my teeth and it looks dark outside, that means it's time for bedtime. Children are going to be able to connect them. And sooner or later, you'll see them telling you, hey, mommy, it's dark outside. I need to brush my teeth. Or if you tell them, mommy, sweetie, it's time for bedtime, they're going to tell you, hey, mom, I need to brush my teeth. Those are transitions and routines that you want to incorporate in your child, and they're very, very important for children to be ready and prepared, for them to be prepared and ready to know what's coming next. Here we are. This one's it. You guys have it, and I hope you guys read it. It's very important. And as like I said in the beginning of reading this, us as home visitors are here to support you in all these areas when it comes to your child's development and as well as your family development. We're going to move on to what it is, our family well-being. Our family well-being, we have what it is. Immunizations are important, and especially around this time of year. It is fall. Flu season is around the corner, and we're still struggling with COVID. And it's very important, mom and dad, to keep your immunizations up to date with your child. As soon as your baby is born, he is introduced to his first immunization. It's important for you to stay accurate in those shots. It does make a difference as when you follow the 12-month, 15-month, 18-month, 30-month transition of shots, as when you forget and you don't go, that means your baby will have to get 5 shots in one day. Or some pediatricians won't even do it. They'll tell you to come back, or we need a time span between immunizations. And if and by any chance you go to the doctor and he tells you, oh, right now we don't have the second dosage that your child needs, come back. Please remember to go back. I know we have calendars on our phones. We can always put it in our calendar as a reminder, write it on the fridge. I got to take him for this next shots. And it's very, very important. The best protection against disease starts early, like I said, as when they're born. Your child can catch the bugs that cause diseases even if they're breastfed. That's why immunizations are a good idea. And we do respect families that decide not to give their children immunizations. And if that's the case in any of our children in our program, just speak to your home visitor and she'll give you the necessary forms for you to fill out if you're not wanting to give your child any type of immunizations. At the end of the day, you are the child's parents and you are the person that decides if so or not. And I just want to give you one more little information when it comes to this. And also, you always need to remember vaccines change as time goes by. So it's important for you to stay on top of it. We have here another one. If you, whenever you take your child to the doctor and you know that he's going to get a shot in the next 2 minutes, just try to stay calm. Hold your child in your lap, or bring something that is going to comfort him during the time he gets his shot. Plan something fun afterwards, or even just for him to take his mind off of it. And then also another thing that we commonly say, if we see our child running around and we know our child doesn't like going to a doctor, we use it against them. We tell them, oh, you don't want to listen or you don't want to sit down, I'm going to take you to the doctor. He's going to give you a shot. The doctor's going to give you a shot. Let's not do that to our children because we do know our child will be getting a lot of shots throughout his toddler years. And it's important for them. Of course they're going to cry, of course they're going to, but if they're able to feel safe when they go in there because you're with them, let that be. And then also, please keep your home visitor updated on immunizations, or just let her know, I went and they didn't have it but I'm going back. Or if you do get the shots and you do have your new shot record, always we do have to file them. We do have to have them in file for a child, and it's very important that we have that up to date. And if by any chance there's a reason, maybe a move or a change and you lost them, please advise your home visit and we will try our best to help you to relocate the new immunization record. I know at this time period it's very hard for us to get out and take our child to the doctor, but remember, a healthy child is our main priority right now, especially through this pandemic. Try to schedule appointments as soon as you know prior, because right now the appointments are very time span. They only take in a certain amount of people, and you may call now and get an appointment to a month and a half later, and your child needed the shot last month, so that's already putting them back 2 months. I know you guys do a great job as being parents. We just want to give you this information. And also, and immunizations are always available in your clinic, in your neighborhood health center, and the nearest health department. But if you're having a hard time finding a neighborhood center or near health department, just let your home visitor know, and we will try to get you somewhere where your child can get their immunization record. And this is the form that you will be receiving, and you can go over through that. And then lastly, oh yeah, we will be picking up our new packets next Wednesday, the 30th. Remember, our time frame is from 9 to 11. You will bring the packet that we gave you, a red one, and we are going to be picking up a blue one. Inside your folder, there's two pockets. On a side pocket, I'm pretty sure your home visitor placed in what is called the in-kind sheet, where it says volunteer timesheet. Please remember to fill it out, to put your name, and if you have any questions, please ask your home visitor, because you will be turning all those pages filled out next Wednesday on the 30th. Also, we wanted to remind you, I think that's it. I don't think we have to get any more reminders. But remember, if you need anything or if you have questions about the activity, please remember to ask your home visitor. You can ask me, Miss Cindy. And thank you so much for giving me your time. And we'll see you next week. Bye.